Demetrius AJ, and I'm here at Snack. Whenever I'm done having a tremendous day working out and I need to get a deep sleep, I go to ZMA.
To take it something into this fight that you know.
Hey Julian, can you talk to me just a little bit about the process of getting over what happened with Charlo to the point where you want to do what you've done in the last year and a half, which is win 4 solid wins in a row?
It wasn't necessarily. Let me tell you something, right? I think in boxing, I think certain people, I think media got a lot to do with it. I think that boxing is getting ruined a little bit with guys when they take losses. Some of the greatest fighters ever took losses. Joe Louis got knocked out before he won the title. He won the title, goes on and reigned for 13 years. I don't gotta go back that far. Tony Harrison gets knocked out twice, comes back and win the title. Badu Jack, one of the best fighters from 68 to 75 in the last few years. I'm going on and on, you know what I mean? I think people put too much emphasis on the loss and they put too much emphasis on the win. One bad loss, a guy wasn't shit, and then one good win, a guy's pound for pound. I think a lot of got to do with media. People want to blame Floyd Mayweather, but all he did was be great his whole career. And I think people look too much into it. You know what I mean?
Well, I asked that because sometimes guys they take a lot hard. Other guys
because
get over it quick.
Because of media.
But it sounds like you got over it pretty quick. That you just
I had to. I can't. It happened. I can't dwell on it. You know what I mean? If I sit around and mope around and get depressed, you know what I mean? Nobody gives a shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, who's next up?
Now, he says that, and everybody has said that, what stands between him fighting Charlo, who you fought, is him beating you and Charlo winning the rematch. So, is that motivated you to wreck those plans?
My motivation is those 2 balls he got around his waist. I don't care about what's going on with Charlo and Harrison, or that got nothing to do with Julian Williams.
Fair enough. Appreciate it.
All right.
How you feel today? This is DC My TV again. How do you feel about today after doing the face-off here in this home turf?
I felt good.
You feel like that you going to put a stoppage to this fight, or you're going to definitely go home to Philly with the belts?
I think I won't win. I can't tell you how a fight exactly how a fight's gonna go. Nobody knows how a fight's gonna go. No problem. Nobody knows how a fight is gonna go. I think I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna win. So that's about it.
All right.
What do you make about the last few fights that Hurts had, and especially the Laura fight?
I think it was really exciting. I think he's a really exciting fighter. I think he's like a balls-to-the-wall action kind of fighter, and I think he's a good fighter. I really do.
But did you see anything there in the Laura fight that complicated things? You're smiling now, so
I see a lot of stuff.
Yeah?
I see a lot of stuff.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you saw in those particular fights?
Without saying anything too technical,
yeah.
I think he's a gritty fighter. I think he got a lot of dig down in him, and I think he's a good fighter. I do.
He seems to have trouble with boxers, the guys that could be rangy with him and really stick the jab with him. The thing is, as the course of a fight goes on, he's able to use his size to kind of wear the guys down. How much does that play in the mind about his size and his ability to wear the guys down?
It don't really. It depends. Styles make fights, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Styles make fights. I got a way of wearing guys down myself. You know what I mean? People, for example, the Gallimore kid. I was a betting underdog going into that fight. People think he was going to knock me out. You know what I mean? I got him, boxed him a little bit, got on my front foot, and I wore his ass down. You know what I mean? I think I could do the same thing to him. You know what I mean? So we're going to see.
Mentally, when you look at the fight, do you think it's something that over the course of 12 rounds, you got to keep them at the distance and not allow them to come forward?
It depends. It depends. Everybody got a game. Mike Tyson said everybody got a game plan to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that thing. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see him. We're gonna get in. We're gonna fight. I'm gonna make adjustments. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make adjustments, and I think I'm gonna come out on top.
But fighting him in the short distance is something you really don't want to do, or is something
that's not necessarily true.
Yeah. I'm just saying because it seems to be that's his strength.
I think I can fight him at either distance.
Yeah.
I can fight him outside. I can fight him inside. I can fight, man. You can fight, man. You can fight. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a good fight.
How do you play it in your mind?
I'm sorry.
How do you see the fight in your mind?
I can't tell you. It's giving away too much of the game plan.
Yeah.
I just know I see me winning.
You see you winning, yeah. Is it something where you think it's like a close fight, or is it something that you feel that you'll dominate?
I think it's gonna be competitive, but I'm going to, I'm coming to step on him.
Yeah.
And just completely dominate him.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Julian? DCMikeTV.com. And nice to finally meet you. Welcome to DC. Is this your first time here in DC? Well, not really first time here. Is this your first time fighting here in DC?
I'm from Philadelphia, man. We fight y'all for the regionals. So I came up and fight up in the area, playing it sounds as an amateur.
Okay, how's it feel to be back fighting in the DC area?
Yes, it feels pretty good, I guess.
So what did you see in Jared Hurt's eyes when you guys get to face him?
Come on, man. I want to tell you what I see in that man's eyes. The world champion, man, good fighter, man. He want to fight. I want to fight. I can't tell you what I see. Like I said, oh, he look like a pussy. Like, come on, man. Well, man, he's a fighter.
Okay, so how's training camp going so far? Who have you sparred with for this training camp?
I got a lot of good work, man. Nobody in particular, but training camp is going really good.
Okay. All right. Are you making training camp any different as opposed to any other training camp, or not really?
I mean, every training camp is extremely hard, you know. So I'm just putting it all in. That's all.
All right. Thank you, Julian.
No problem.
Yeah, I did have a question. You know, in his fights with like Trout and the other fights, it seems like with Hurd, whoever he fights, he loses all the rounds up until like 9, 10, 11. Why do you think that is? Like in 9, 10, 11, he's able to kind of make up for that and really break the opponents down.
I know why. I don't want to say because
you don't want to
say.
Secret, yeah. But you do. So you see his style,
of course,
and you could already like decipher it. Like you already know what to do and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
So based on that, then how difficult a fight is it? Or is it more like a fight based on mentality and conditioning?
I mean, fights are always based on mentality and conditioning. Yeah. But I don't know how difficult it's going to be until we get in there to test these theories out. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm coming. I'm bringing it. So you're going to see.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.